Welcome to the SRRS post-race show for GrayRock. I'm Ruben Sadu.
And I'm Clyde Bynum. We had a great time at GrayRock with the Southern Rock Racing season opener. We want to give a huge thanks to Tony and Keith for allowing us to come out. We actually had a record-setting attendance.
Some of our marketing partners, Excel, RCV, NCB Diesel, and Go Forth Tires, were on site taking care of the drivers and spectator needs.
On Friday, the first thing we had was the side-by-side class. We had 26 guys racing in the side-by-side class on Friday. In the end, first place was Brandon Davis. Second place was Danny Smith. Third place was Drew Pate. Brandon Davis put together a 76.140 for his run. Danny Smith put together a 79.236. And Drew Pate put together an 81.741.
And those guys were smoking the course.
Brandon Davis was smoking the course, and it put him in the first place for the series this year. He's at 50 points. Danny Smith's at 46 points. Drew Pate's at 43 points.
We had 54 bouncers racing, and our first trail of the day was Benson Dents, which is a pretty serious trail, and the bouncers did not disappoint.
No, they didn't. On the first hill, we had Bobby Tanner taking the fastest time at 24.944. Earning him 50 points on that hill. Had Ethan Spiegel, pretty young driver, getting fresh in it. He had a time of 25.504, giving him 46 points on the first hill.
Right after Bobby, too, which is impressive.
Yeah. And then Jake Berkey put down a 26.716, giving him 43 points for the first hill. Set those guys up for taking some leads.
Up second, we had Cable Hill, and that was a heck of a show. The bouncers definitely didn't disappoint. Where'd we end up there?
Cable Hill was pretty serious. We only had 12 guys come out the top of Cable Hill, which was pretty impressive to even climb it in the conditions it was in. These guys love it wet. They don't want a trail that's easy. They like it tough. But at the end of the day, Tim Cameron come out the top first with 16.419, giving him 50 points. Danny Smith in the Warfare buggy, first time he's ever even seen Cable Hill, he comes out the top with 18.285, giving him 46 points. Ryan Brumhall in the Hulk buggy, giving a time of 18.736 with 43 points on the second hill. Those were the top three guys out of the 12 that even climbed it.
I can't even imagine climbing that hill dry, much less wet.
It's pretty serious.
It's very serious. Among many others racing, the top three were running. Timmy was running Raceline double bead locks and those Go Forth tires. Bobby was running the Raceline double bead locks, Go Forth tires, SCS case, and the RCV axles, and he put a severe beating on him.
He put a beating on all of those parts.
Ryan Bramhall in the Hulk buggy, Raceline double bead locks, Go Forth tires, and RCV axles, and it all held up nicely. Go see those guys when you get a chance.
At the end of the day, the guys that come out on top for the top three after both hills, Tim Cameron earned 92 points. Bobby Tanner earned 88 points. Ryan Brumhall earned 83 points. That put those guys in the top three for the lead for the series this year. This was the first race. We got 6 more to go.
And for 2015, RCV is doing something pretty cool. They're doing a best in show for the SRRS. Clyde, tell us a little bit about how that works.
Basically, RCV is putting up $2,500 to a guy that wins the best of show at the end of the year. The way it's going to work is just like the racing. Each event will have a vote on our website. You have to go to southernrockracing.com, get on the poll. You get 1 vote. That's it. So make it wisely. If you weren't there, check out the videos from Adrian, Busted Knuckle, and the photos from some of the guys. Basically, about 2 weeks before the next event, the poll will close. Whoever's in the top for those will get 50 points. Second place, 46 points. Third place, 43 points. 42, 41, all the way down to 10 points at the bottom. And whoever's got the most points at the end of the year will be the winner for the best of show.
Now, not that we vote for this, I just have to make note of this. There was something pretty crazy that happened on Cable Hill.
There was something real crazy happening on Cable Hill, and you've probably seen it floating around Facebook by now. It's already reached over 8 million views within the first 2 days. Jake Berkey put a run together that probably wasn't meant to happen on purpose, but it was a spectacular run.
It was unreal. If you don't know, go check it out.
Our or during Cable Hill, we had some pretty crazy runs. We got to give a huge thanks to these recovery guys that volunteer their time and help us. There's several of them that go to every event with us. They actually show up on Wednesday with us and help us set up, and they're still on Sunday helping us tear down and clean up the mess. On Cable Hill, we had 12 rigs go out the top, and the rest of them had to be recovered and returned and drugged back to the bottom to take them back home and put them back together. So a huge thanks to the recovery guys.
Huge thanks. Thank you. Also to our paramedics and EMTs that travel with us. Thank you. You guys did an excellent job. Be sure to check us out at the next one. We'll be in King Knob in West Virginia, May 2nd. Is that correct?
Yes, May 2nd.
May 2nd.
May 1st and 2nd. We'll be running the side-by-sides on Friday and the bouncers on Saturday, and we'll have a good time.
We'll see you there.